welcome to my show. This is my first show. I'm like shooting with you, and you are the first one, and you will always be the first one. Nobody can replace that. And it's a
Okay.
pleasure having you. So please let's welcome Hardik Patani on our show. Hi Hardik, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good, sir. Thanks for inviting me. Like, it's my pleasure to join you.
Okay, thank you so much for kind words. So basically, before we start, I want to tell all of you whosoever would be listening, like we connected through LinkedIn, and that's what I thought, let's make our first guest somebody who is from LinkedIn and can educate people about LinkedIn. Like you can connect with the Hardik and myself also on LinkedIn, and we can create some value for you. We can teach you something, whatever experience and whatever knowledge we have. So Hardik is like somebody who started his journey as a student on LinkedIn, and he has learned so many things. He has grown so much on LinkedIn, and he has provided so much value to their connections, because I can go on his post and check, and he has been a very lively and very enthusiastic about podcasting and about startups. So I think if I would have been like a student, like him, I would not have thought of all these things, which he has taught, and we all must, appreciate and learn from him. So let's hear, his story and what he has to say about LinkedIn. So Hardik, I would like to tell you, start with the LinkedIn. How do you find it? What are your thoughts about LinkedIn?
Okay. So I would tell you, like, currently, like, I am in my third year, pursuing my BTech in information technology from VIIT Pune.
Okay.
So like around 2 years back, like 3 years back, when I entered my college, so like it was just all everything was new. Like,
Okay.
as I came from my hometown, like I used to see
Mm-hmm.
like this big institutions, etc.
Right.
So there is a entrepreneurship development cell in our college,
Mm-hmm.
wherein they inculcate the entrepreneurial values in students. So this word was very fascinating, like entrepreneurship.
Right.
So I just joined it. I became the member. Then I got to learn about various professional ethics. Then I also was introduced about LinkedIn at that place itself.
Right.
So I made I made my LinkedIn profile, and just I made it like it just took some simple steps and I was live.
Right.
Then when I used to like surf on LinkedIn, basically, like, my personal interest is I don't use like that much Facebook, and nowadays I'm not that much active on Instagram too, because I feel LinkedIn is the thing which
Right.
can help you to grow.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So the thing was like, I went on LinkedIn, and I was a bit active, bit inactive.
Mhm.
Then one day, there were one of my friend challenged me, like, let's see who builds a better profile and who has the most number of followers. So
Okay.
like it was just a kiddish way, like,
Right.
I must tell you, like
Right.
it
Right.
like it was just a challenge.
Mhm.
And um, and I I took that challenge really seriously,
Mhm.
and today here I am in front of you.
Very nice, buddy. Like I really appreciate, and I adore, I always, my most of the audience, who would be listening to it or who would be seeing it, would be students, or freshers, who just gonna start their career, and I think we all should think, before expecting something from somebody, we should offer, like we should try to see what we can offer somebody, and LinkedIn is a place, I'm sorry to say, but I get a lot of messages, like, can you recommend me for this job or this, that. I don't mind, I don't mind, like, if recommending somebody from some job, but you have to introduce yourself, like, there are some sort of, like, I would say, unspoken guideline or unspoken rules, we all should,
Yeah.
like, even if I have to connect with somebody, I'll try introducing myself first, like, hi, this is Pankaj, and that's what I've been doing, and I found your profile interesting, and I just need a small favor from you, and this and that, right? So if
Yeah.
whosoever is listening, please, whenever you send somebody a request or you want somebody, like, to someone to refer you for a job, please introduce yourself first rather than copy paste message. I think you also must be getting, right, like, copy paste message.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. So people who use LinkedIn on regular basis will feel connected with this particular statement. Like we all must like follow some sort of basics. When we get into the new platform, this is not a Facebook or this is not an Instagram. Like where you send people random messages. And this is a very professional network, and people do remember and people do read. Don't feel like if I'm writing something nobody's gonna read. People do read everything whosoever is posting what. So, being a student, what sort of advice you will give to any student, who is in their second year, first year, or final year, who just want to
Okay.
start their professional journey? Like, what do you want to say?
Okay. So the thing is, many the students in an college, they have various interests. Like some must be good at technical skills, some must be good at non-technical skills.
Mm-hmm.
Some want to be an entrepreneur. Some must be interested in doing a job.
Right.
So no matter what way you choose in your life,
Mm-hmm.
but you need a professional profile, and the best place to do that is on LinkedIn.
Right.
If I say, like, if you are a freelancer, you
Mm-hmm.
never know when your client will see your profile, when that opportunity can come to you. So in the same way, if I give our example, like as we got connected,
Right.
I think we greeted each other. The conversation was really like amazing.
Right.
We talked on LinkedIn, and then you asked me to come on this show.
Right.
So the thing is, like, if you portray yourself in the best way, like you must be have seen my profile first time, then only you message me.
Absolutely. Right.
Yeah. So your profile is everything on LinkedIn. If you are maintaining that,
Mm-hmm.
I am sure, like some or the other day, you are going to get exposed to the various opportunities out there.
Absolutely. And you don't know like whom you can get. There might be somebody a
Yeah.
potential recruiter or potential customer for your business. Who can go through your profile and see like what sort of value you can give to his or her life. And I would say, guys, it's not about money. Always money will follow your passion. You follow things. Which add stuff to your personal branding also. Till the time your personal branding is something you don't need to spend much. You can learn skills. And do stuff people do see, people do appreciate, and that's how you grow. I think. And what's your inputs, on in terms of personal branding, Hardik? What do you think?
Okay. So the thing is, personal branding is like really important in today's era.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like when you are recognized by something,
Mm-hmm.
so you have to decide what must be that thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Right.
so as you have written in your tagline, like you are a LinkedIn coach.
Right.
Yeah, right? Am I right?
Right.
Yeah, I have written I am a podcaster. So the thing is, from which thing people should recognize you.
Absolutely.
And here it comes, like as much as great is your personal branding, it will help you to attain your goal.
Right. Right. And with regards to like podcasting, like how did you get started, and what all basics people should follow, and what all are the platforms we should consider if we want to start a podcast.
Okay, so the thing is, for my journey of podcasting started with a random message
Mm-hmm.
from a sir, his name as Amit Jain.
Okay.
Like messaged me like, there are this internships, and would you like to host podcast? So like
Okay.
I was, yeah, I will try this thing, and I just started. Then one podcast, then another, then third, then fourth, then it led to 10 and 10 plus podcasts till now.
Mhm. So have you done anything before, before just doing the actual podcast? Have you done any sort of thing like with regards to video making, or like, speaking to people on camera? Have you done it before? Like somebody needs
No,
that.
no, it was my first hand. It was my first hand experience. Yeah.
Okay, I haven't seen your first podcast. Please do share the link with me, and I would put it in the description also. Then people can see, because I always tell people, when somebody comes to me and asks me like, how did I get started with my YouTube thing, and what did I do? What inspired me to start, and how was it? What sort of quality you gave? So I always tell them, it's not about like from where you start, from where you started. I would say, because everything, because it's a journey. Whatever you start, be it anything, be it your first day at school, or be it your first day at college, or your first job, or anything which you started first, because you gradually improve by time, right? So I always tell people, to see my first video. And because I shooted that video in 10 minutes, it's a flat without cut video. I shooted in 10 minutes.
Okay.
And I stamped badly, I had no idea what I was talking about in between, but I made, I wanted to push myself, I wanted to challenge myself, and it has a maximum views on my channel, that particular video. So, and it added little value also. It's about the resume, the things which you should avoid while writing a resume.
Yeah, I've seen it's pretty well. I've
Yeah.
seen that video.
Yeah. So my point of discussing this particular thing is, like, you have to start, whether you are a student or
Yeah.
whoever you are right now, and seeing and listening to this video, you have to start. Starting point is really important, and you improvise with time. You make yourself comfortable with the camera, or you learn many things, and that's how you grow. I think the best part about this thing is, you get the fear out of yourself for public speaking, because right now
Yeah.
we don't know how many people gonna see it, or when people will see it. There might be somebody who will be listening to this podcast, after 10 years, and
Yeah.
he will relate to it, like what we are discussing, like somebody who is in college, and somebody who has like 8 to 10 years of experience, and what sort of thing they are from a different background, different domain altogether, but they are discussing something very different. So that's the best part about, I think, the podcast, and you get to learn so many things. And sure, please do tag me, do let me know about your first podcast, and how did you find
Yeah.
it, how did you react to it, because always, first thing gives us goosebumps, before we put and before we upload, and before we get to the reaction, people, especially the who are known to us, what they think, that's really very, I still remember, when I posted my first video, and first or second video on YouTube, I wanted to see the people reaction, especially people who knows me, my friends, my family members, and yeah. So what sort of advice you want to give, to somebody who just want to start podcasting?
Okay. So the thing is, when I started, the same thing happened. Like, I was not having that courage to do something out of the box. Like, it's not we see this in regular basis. Something doing podcasting and stuff. So I gave it a chance, and now, like, with each podcast coming by, I'm gaining that confidence, and I am becoming the better version of myself.
Absolutely right. And what your parents think about me, think about yourself now, like when they see your podcast, when you are interacting with so many people, like from different background, I would say, and so many famous people, I would say, you have made a space for yourself. Like, what do you think, and how do they react?
Yeah, so the thing is, initially you no one supports. Like, of course, parents think like, what are you doing? Do
Right.
studies. Why are you engaging in this stuff?
Right.
What's the use? What's the value?
Mhm.
But later I make them realize that, see, these are the comments like which people think like I have added value in someone's life. So
Right.
do you think like something is more important than that? Like,
Right.
adding value is the most noble thing which you can do in today's world.
Absolutely.
So that's the thing. And now they are also like waiting when my next podcast will be released, so like they can listen to it.
Nice. Yeah. I think this is the biggest advantage, and biggest, I would say, small memories, which you make and you appreciate and you like it. And I'm really, really, inspired. Like, you're doing this at very small age, like I don't know. I didn't know even a 1% like things, which right now. If I would have been at your place, but you are an inspiration for so many students, and whosoever is listening and whosoever is my audience, please go to his profile and check, like, what all things he has been doing, and add him as a connection, and I'm sure he will add so much value to your life. And so with regards to entrepreneurship, like what are your thoughts, like before becoming, what all hurdles somebody might feel, what do you think as a student,
Yeah.
because you haven't got yourself into live thing right now, I believe, right? You haven't started anything.
Yeah.
So what are
Yeah,
your thoughts?
actually I started one thing.
Mhm.
The name is Influencer Studios.
Okay.
Like, I started with my co-founder Mandar Dange,
Okay.
and so basically it's an influencer branding influencer agency wherein we connect the influencers with brands,
Okay. Nice.
And yeah, so I started this thing,
Mm-hmm.
and like with that I'm working on various other ideas too.
Mm-hmm.
And if I see like before starting this thing, I was just having it it is an idea, but
Right.
many times we think on it, सक्सेसफुल होगा या नहीं,
Right.
या क्या होगा इसका, लोग क्या बोलेंगे,
Mm-hmm.
देन फेल हुआ तो मैं क्या करूंगा, डू
Right.
आई हैव एनी अदर ऑप्शंस, सो
So
दिस थिंग्स
how
आर
did you like take this journey, when you had these thoughts कि मेरे से होगा या नहीं होगा, मैं successful होगा कि नहीं होगा, how did you like overcome all these thoughts as a student?
okay. The only thing to end all this to end all these thoughts is to start the thing.
Right.
The day you start the thing, you will eventually get to know whether it's going to be failed or how it's gonna work. So instead of overthinking on the stuff, just make a move, make that extra effort and start that thing.
Right. Right. So I think you are enjoying your journey, right? Like whatever you are doing right now. Okay.
Yeah,
And
completely.
and what's your circle look like, with regards to friends? Like, are they also into entrepreneurship? Like, do they inspire you?
Yeah.
Do they tell you? Do they motivate you? Like, how do you find them?
Yeah, so like if I tell you, my friend circle is like completely that type of friends. From them I am able to learn like a single quality, like from one person, like I get this quality of leadership, from another I get inspired for writing content.
Right.
So in this way my friend circle is been varied, and I'm connected to this type of people.
Okay. Very nice.
Yeah.
And like, what all you think, if I have to ask you one thing, which you have learned from your podcasting, what it would be?
The thing is, to any podcast, the thing is you need a guest,
Right.
and of course the guest must be a stranger for you.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to get connected with them.
Right.
Of course on LinkedIn, because it's a professional platform, and there is a high chances of like they will read your messages and would
Right.
also say yes to coming to the podcast. So
Right.
first thing here comes is the guest. So you need the skill to approach people,
Right.
like how to call them, how to approach them in a like professional manner, and why they will come to your shop,
Right.
like what value you are adding.
Mm-hmm.
So you need to tell everything to them. So first thing is this thing. Then second thing is you need to get comfortable with space,
Right.
as same like you did today.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was really a great experience. And then third thing is uh, connect with the guest, or the connect with the guest in a
Right.
such a proper manner that they will speak their heart out.
Right. Right. I feel, like the best way, like from my experience, I don't have much experience like you, but from my experience, what I'm going to tell you, like, the more you be yourself, the more you will like connect with people. If I just want to show you like my scripted, what do you say, scripted version of me, which I had decided that I'm going to put forward my best things, and I'll brag about myself, then I think it doesn't work like that. Everybody wants to see the real part of you, whether you're good or bad or whatever it is. And I think I don't feel shame like about my failures, or about my things which I've gone through in my life. And I think I learned so many things from those periods. And that's what, this is also an art, to get comfortable with your failures. This is an art, and it takes time, to accept your failures, to digest your failures, to tell the world about it. That's, I think, the one of the biggest art you can, that's how I think the motivational thing speaking, I got into myself. Because when you start accepting yourself, your inner soul, then you can help other people. If your inside is sorted, like you don't feel, you don't have insecurities, you don't have awkwardness, you haven't spoken to yourself first, then you cannot add value to somebody's life. So you have to like get comfortable with your own skin, like how do you look like, not in terms of looks, but like overall I'm talking about as a personality. And are you like ready to like face the awkwardness or dullness in your life, and how your journey has been, and what people can learn from it. Like that's what I say.
Yeah.
If somebody can learn from our experiences, that's the best thing, and that's how you grow. People learn from you, and people feel valued, like because they saw your something which you have created, either be in the something like a video, or like you have created a post. So that's what I feel. And so please, like whosoever is listening, please be comfortable with yourself first. Everybody fails, everybody fails. And like the moment you get comfortable with it, that's how you start getting the success. And it's
Yeah.
a part of it's part of as we talk about today. We started on a different application to shooting this podcast. It didn't work out, and then we came on this particular app right now. So failure
Yeah.
will come in each small thing. Even if I have to make a bed for myself to sleep, I won't get the right pillow, like whatever is gonna suit to my bed sheet. I have to find it. I have to do a little struggle. It might be outside, it might be in my cupboard. So the same thing applicable to smaller thing and the bigger thing. Same thing, same rule applicable. But it's up to you, like how quickly you get frustrated. You don't have to. You have to fight with yourself first. Not to somebody else. You have to fight with yourself to wake up. Because if I post something or I create something, I get also laziness. Let it be. Maybe like I had thoughts. Shall I shoot this today itself, or maybe like I can do it tomorrow. But I gave it myself a deadline, and I shared the time with him. Like, can we do on this time? And we both were agree, because we both had times. So your senses will tell you sometime, don't do it. Let's delay it. Always, be it any work, whether you have to go to shopping, or whether you have to cook something, or whether you have to take bath, or anything. Even I have made a video, Hardik, you should see. It's on the law of practice. So it's very simple and very basic thing which I try to put in my life. Law of practice says, your body and your senses, they don't care, what you're practicing. If you are passing your time, just scrolling down on your phone, then you will become better in that. You'd keep doing that, keep doing that. Or for example, somebody like you who started podcasting, and the more you have done, you become better in that. So your body and your senses, they don't care, what you're practicing. It might be a wrong thing, it might be a right thing, it might be best thing. Your body don't care, your senses don't care. They just follow the law of karma and law of practice. कि आप जो भी कर रहे हैं वो उसमें आपको उसमें अच्छा होता जाएगा. You remember the days when you started learning cycling, how to ride a bicycle, and it took it takes few days when you start. The people who knows how to ride a bicycle, they will connect with it कि it takes time. आप एक दिन में नहीं सीख सकते कि साइकिल कैसे चलानी है. It takes 2-3 days. And when you start doing it, you learn gradually. So the same thing is, आप एक कोई ऐसी चीज अपने अंदर या अपने आसपास ढूंढिए जिसके लिए आपके पास रिसोर्सेज हैं. जिसके लिए अब मैं ये बोलूँ कि मुझे अमेरिका का राष्ट्रपति बनना है, आई कैन नॉट, आई हैव टू बी बोर्न देयर टू बिकम द प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ यूएस. But the resources, if I say I have to become a president of India, then I have to my resources, how can I connect with it and start practicing that particular skill or that particular thing. जो आप कर सकते हैं करते रहिए उसको टाइम के साथ, and it will gradually improve and you become master of it. So you have to take that journey कि आप जो भी स्किल आपके पास है आप उसमें मास्टर करिए, उसको बार बार करते रहिए and one day you become best of it. What's your thought about it, Hardik?
So I would like to add that the worstest addiction is the addiction of comfort zone.
Right, absolutely, yeah.
You told, so the thing is, if you are addicted with your comfort zone, then you are not gonna do something new, or you would end up repeating the same routine, repeating the same stuff, and just going with that same flow.
Right.
So if you need to do something different, or something amazing, something which will add some value, basically. So you need to go out of your comfort zone. So when I first started podcasting, this is not our comfort zone to talk with new people or connect with a stranger. We must think क्यों मैसेज करना है उनको, क्या हो जाएगा बात करने से.
Right.
So this thing happens.
Mm-hmm.
So the opportunity lies in your hand, like how I can
Mm-hmm.
make the best out of it, and
Right.
how I can overcome it by going out of my comfort zone.
Right. Right. So I think we have discussed a lot of things, and like as I would say, we have learned so many things from each other, like by just
Yeah,
being ourselves, we discuss so many valuable lessons, and I think it will add some value, whosoever would be listening or seeing this podcast. And yeah, so I would say, I will leave the link below to Hardik profile and my profile. You all can connect with us, and if we can help you with anything, we are always open. And your
yeah, always there.
message, yeah, always there. And not only help,
Yeah,
I would say, if you need any kind of suggestion, because I get many messages. Like for example, I'll share with you, Hardik. Like if you are somebody from hospitality background and you passed out from your college, and you have option for two
yeah,
three brands, like if you it's the same thing in your domain also, like which brand you should go for. So I get these sort of
yeah.
questions, and
Okay,
sometimes it becomes
okay.
very crucial, when you start your journey, from where you start, from which brand you start your journey. So all the people
Yeah, of
who are
course.
in hospitality, or like somebody is in college and just about to start their professional journey, please connect with Hardik. I think he's somebody who will inspire you a lot, and you can learn so many things from his experiences. And yeah, and soon he's doing already so much with his new venture, where he's connected influencer with the brands to get the maximum visibility for the brands. So I think this is the best thing,
Yeah,
and with one more thing, I want to share on this platform with Hardik. And because since I think this Sushant thing happened, it really,
yeah,
like touched my heart, and I felt, literally I felt that rather than, following people like people whom we don't connect, like for example, if I follow a particular celebrity whom I haven't met, or whom I
yeah,
cannot interact with, who is just showing
yeah,
his that part of life which which he or she wants to show off. Like if I have to
yeah,
be in somebody's good book, definitely I'm gonna show my good part, but what if,
yeah, of
if you
course.
follow real time people in our life, who really inspires us, who really are there, who can help us, with whom we can
Yeah,
connect, and whom with we can discuss our problems. So I would suggest all of the students, to find some mentor, because I personally feel mentor is somebody, who can, like, who will be there for you, and who will guide you when you are low at your lowest point of your life. Because we all go through different stage of life, and we fail, we get success, and we learn. And there would be so many opportunities when you will fail, and it would be always more than success, and it's good to have failures. And please find a mentor, like if you are a student or just starting your career from your profession or from anybody, I won't comment on that, but find somebody who knows your plus and minus, and who can motivate you, because our motivation level will not be the same every time, I think Hardik will agree on this. Our motivation will
yeah,
always be up and down, but the people
yeah,
who knows you, who knows your potential and what you're doing, is going to help you in future. Definitely they will motivate you that you can do this particular thing right now. Or when you like when you get tired, get rest, don't quit. So if I get tired, or I get feel like, I have done podcasting for a particular time, now I should stop it. No, this is not the case. Take a rest, take a break, and then start. Right,
yeah,
Hardik? Like when you get tired,
yeah. So,
do not stop.
uh,
Yeah.
yeah. So I would like to one thing, like as you told, like you need a mentor.
Right.
So no, so it's not like you need a someone big people or like
Absolutely.
some great person. The
Mhm.
mentor can be your best friend. The mentor can
Mhm.
be your parents, your brother, or
Right.
any of the people you know.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So like you can find your mentor in anyone close to you. That's my
Abs- ab-
point. Yes.
Absolutely. And my point is, I was discussing this thing is like find people, realistic people, like who
Yeah.
you can see, because you will feel connect with your life, with their life, like how they have reached to the point, from where they started and what they did, and because with the celebrity, you only see their, like, best part of their life when they have
Yeah.
reached
Good
to
side.
certain level. Yeah. But if you follow or if you find somebody, you know, who is like as like a normal person as you are, you know, then you feel connected, and
yeah,
then you can think, you know, if this person can achieve so many things in his life by doing this, then why not I can do that. So you always
yeah,
find people who is like close to you, who is like there in your vicinity, or whom maybe you can find somebody on LinkedIn or different platforms, or
yeah,
as Hardik said, you know, it can be somebody from your family member or your friends or your teachers, you know, whom you find like. And I would also say, like, my personal experience, I follow certain, like as Hardik also said this particular thing, that he has learned different things from different people, right Hardik? So
yeah,
the same way
yeah,
you can follow different people from different fields, you know, for a different purpose which you want to learn, like for yourself, or kind of skill which you want to have in your life. So yeah, so I think Hardik, this has been a very great, I think, fruitful session for me. At least, you know, I've learned so many things,
yeah, yeah.
and
I also did.
yeah, and shooting my first, you know, talk show like Time Out with Pankaj. It has been a really pleasure having you, Hardik. Do you have anything to say more? Anything you want to share?
No, yeah. So I would like to tell that like if anyone needs any help with their
Mhm,
LinkedIn profile, like I'm always there.
mhm.
Soon I will be launching a series of podcasts on Spotify wherein you will get a right idea to build your LinkedIn profile.
Right.
So yeah, that's it.
Yeah, so guys, I forgot to mention this thing. Like, he has an account on Spotify as well, and you should give it a try to his podcast. You know, I have like usually I didn't tell you, but I listen to his podcast when I'm about to sleep. You know, like just before sleep, going to the bed. It's like very like I feel like, you know, I'm listening to somebody who is just sitting next behind to me. So you can always give it a try, and this is a very new concept, you know, which is coming into the Indian market. People do not follow much the podcast, but it is a next big thing, because in the video what you need, you know, you need your all actual senses to be there on your screen, you know. But with the
Yeah,
podcasting, like the best part is audio podcast I'm talking about. You don't need to see in your phone while you are in gym or while you're doing some workout or while doing anything, you know. Because when I cook, you know, I keep listening to podcasts, you know, different podcasts. Or when you're doing anything, you know, it can be there as your background music, you can keep listening to, and as per your pace, you know. You don't have to like give your full attention to it. You just need your
yeah,
ears to be there. So this is very
yeah,
very beautiful thing about podcasting. So
yeah,
please give it a try to his like Spotify account, and I'm sure it will add so much value to your life. So Hardik, like, thank you so much for taking out time and, you know, sharing this insights. And I'm sure, you know, we will help each other, you know, and we will learn from each other, and we will again
yeah,
be there on some other podcast as well, you know. And thank you so much. I value your time, and if I can be any of your help anytime, you know, please feel free. And thank you so much
yeah,
for your time.
yeah. Thank you, sir, for inviting me, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah.